I met Zomi in Guatemala in 2018. She had been working for a large bank in Sydney and decided to do remote schooling online and travel Central and South America. And Volcan Fuego erupted there in Antigua, and she volunteered. The town sort of galvanized behind that. And I traveled there to volunteer from the States, and there was a group of us, for weeks, day in, day out, making food and delivering food to the villages around there. So that was where we first met.
She was clearly a force for good. So many of her friends have described Zomi as kind, selfless, always willing to volunteer. You clearly saw that close up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think she found her true calling in that work. We hung around Guatemala after that with another friend's NGO that from DC that she didn't know, but she joined in and helped, and traveled to live in DC shortly after that, and got a work visa and started pursuing her dreams with World Central Kitchen. And she really was building a global life, traveling the world, helping people. Currently was promoted and based in Bangkok, on the other side of the world from here, but closer to her family and friends that she spoke nonstop about, constantly sending people photos of her beautiful friends and family and nieces and kids, and just, sharing the light of others was part of her light. She was super proud of the relationships that she built, and just celebrating others.
And what does it say to you that she was killed doing something she loved doing, helping people, delivering food to starving people in Gaza?
It's bittersweet, because I don't think she should have been there, but she would never have asked me or anyone else, but she was there. So when we talked, we didn't dwell on the dangers and things like that. We texted, and I would inquire about how things were going, and she would inevitably turn it around and talk to me about my mom, who she was super close with, or other friends. And, we would just kind of keep it as light as you can, day in, day out. We did text Sunday because the iPhone memory served some photos of, we had been in Pine Ridge, a Native American reservation in the States, delivering food in a snowstorm to the reservation with women who were on work release from prison, and it was just a funny situation. And Zomi, we had a ball, everyone was having fun. There was not a somber moment working with her, even in these sort of dire situations. So I'm just sad that she had decades more of this left to do.
She clearly did. And what did she say to you in that text message on Sunday?
That one, she just gave a heart to. Earlier in the week, we were joking. My mom had a minor procedure, and we were just laughing about making fun of the three of us and all being hard of hearing. Just joking, and tried to keep it light. And I was with my mother when we found out yesterday, and she just adored Zomi. So I was glad to be able to console her, and then I drove up to DC, where I am now, to sort of meet with our friends and celebrate her.
And how is Zomi's DC circle of friends faring?
Everybody's sad, shocked. Typical of Zomi, just having friends everywhere. She has her winter clothes here at a buddy's family's house, so I'm meeting up with him, and we're gonna go to one of our favorite hangouts where she used to watch rugby, and just to commiserate and just celebrate who she was, and good memories.
A life clearly worth celebrating, Joshua, hard as though it's going to be.
How what?
A life when you get together with the friends. Zomi's life is one clearly worth celebrating, no matter how hard it's going to be.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's every, the 50 to 60 people in the last today have reached out who she touched, you know, even people who haven't maybe talked to Zomi in years, but she left a indelible mark upon everybody that she worked with, and they made marks on her, you know. It wasn't just on to the next thing. She built and maintained relationships, and was really good about that. And, you know, I know that there's a lot of people that I need to reach back out to that we both met over the last, 5 or 6 years, because she was really special, and she made people feel special.
And what a perfect way to finish our conversation. Joshua, listen, I know it's an extremely difficult time for you, clearly. Thank you so much for coming on to our show and telling us about the life and legacy of the wonderful Zomi Frankcom.